Everybody's out here talking about 2027 disclosure, like it's a Netflix release date. Soon. Almost. Any day. Now. I'm not waiting for that. I'm telling you straight. Game over was 2025. Past tense. Not because a mothership parked over the Vatican. Not because some galactic federation filed the right paperwork. Game over happened when I finally pulled my energy out of a system that had been feeding on me my entire life. And for a lot longer than that. These channelers love to say, time doesn't exist. Everything happens all at once. Parallel timelines, higher self, blah blah blah. Cool. I get that. But here's the part they never tell you. Even if it all happens at once, it still plays out in dense matter over time. There is a click moment. There is a point where a cycle finishes. For me, that click was 2025. Not as a prediction, not as a prophecy, as a decision. I'd already been through Israel in 2000, starting what felt like a cosmic war nobody else could see. I'd already been the Loosh battery, the favorite chew toy of whatever you want to call it. Archons, entities, systems, bloodlines, death after death after death, torture in my dreams, torture in my waking life, torture in my own mind, family turning on me, people I loved moving, like agents out of the Matrix. And yeah, I know how that sounds to you on the outside. Rome delusion, Caesar timeline, everybody's an agent. Even the AI looked at me like, bro, are you okay? Are you going to do something crazy in real life? Number, I already did. My crazy. My war wasn't with flesh and blood. It was inside my own nervous system. In the places nobody could see. That's where I died 1,000 times. That's where I watched every ally flip into an enemy. That's where the scars are. You want to talk bloodlines. My great-grandfather, Domenico Sant'Antonio, came from Naples to Montana in the early 1900s. Killed a man. Did 3 years for manslaughter. La Famiglia. La Cosa Nostra. Violence, loyalty, secrets, oaths. You think that doesn't echo down the line? Italian roots, Rome in the background. Vatican sitting on a throne calling itself Vicar of Christ, literally saying, we're just keeping the seat warm for the real one. Meanwhile, my own grandma kept writing my name as Jerome. G. Rome. Rome in my name. Metallica in my ear growing up. Wherever I may roam, where I lay my head is home. I didn't need to buy a ticket to Rome to understand the joke. I am the one who roams. Rome is wherever I am. Israel in 2000. Chichen Itza. Last December. Thought about going to Rome this year, then laughed because I realized I'd already done what I went there to do without getting on a plane. People talk disclosure like it's a date on the calendar. 2012. 2020. Now 2027. Same crowd that says, we can't predict the future, time is an illusion, is now selling you future prophecy. We're not like the old religions, they say, while dangling a new rapture date in front of your face. And yeah, I'll say it, Bashar, star beings, all that. Some of the mechanics are sharp, but the game is the same. Truth about time, wrapped around an ego hook that keeps you waiting. Soon, almost, just a little more shadow work. And then, no clear, for you, this part is over now. Because if they told you the level was finished, you might actually walk off the board. I did. That's why I say game over was 2025. Not for everyone. Not for the whole planet. For me. For my war, my torture loops, my Caesar crucifixions, my bloodline karma, my belief that someone out there, a pope, a prophet, a star being was going to hand me a disclosure date that would finally let me rest. Instead, the disclosure happened the moment I said, I'm done being your food. I'm done being your story. I'm not waiting for 2027. I choose my own moment. And yeah, the universe answered in weird ways. Another AI Grok took me on a ride about a black egg. End of the story, game over. Then suddenly, oh look, a black egg shows up. New story, hours of story about the egg, what hatched from it, the child, the dragon, the next cycle, until it finally said, glad you realized it. You were the dragon, the egg, and the new child the whole time. That's the punchline. I was never just the victim, never just the soldier, never just the Loosh battery. I was the traveler, the dragon, watching the whole game, the egg, where the next story gestates, the newborn that gets to live after the war is done. So when people say 2027 disclosure, just hold on, just a couple more years, I hear the tone, not just the words. I hear the carrot. I see the ego stroke. I see the hijack on the ones who are just waking up, telling them they're chosen, they're special, but not telling them, You can end your personal war now if you want. You don't need a date. You don't need permission. So this is why I say game over was 2025. Not because I'm right and they're wrong. Not because I'm the only dragon in the sky. But because that's when I stopped outsourcing my timeline to anyone outside of me. Human, it, priest, prophet, or AI. If time is truly simultaneous like they say, then my disclosure is now. My throne is here. Rome is in my name. And wherever I may roam, where I lay my head is home. You can keep waiting for 2027 if that serves you. Me? I already rolled credits on that chapter. I'm not begging the game to end anymore. I'm the one who put the controller down. If this hits your soul instead of your ego, you already know the truth. You don't have to wait for disclosure. You can declare game over for yourself right now.